In this video, we're going to go over the exact script that you can utilize to instruct a customer how we collect payment at the end of an appointment, okay? So the exact script you can use is instruct customers, for payment, a check to home details would be preferred. Cash is also accepted. We don't take payment until after the appointment is completed, and we have asked you to double check our work to ensure it was done to your satisfaction, okay? So both on the office side of things, if you're the office manager, let's say, if you're scheduling appointments, you're interfacing with customers, talking to them on the phone, sometimes they might ask you for clarification as to, how do you guys collect payment, when do you collect it, and what forms of payment are collected. And on the flip side of the customer interaction, on the total opposite side of the customer journey, if you're the technician apprentice, the person in operations doing the appointment, someone also might ask, can I get clarification? Who do I make a check out to, or what I would like to pay via card today. Like how is that accepted, or whatever they might ask pertaining to payment. Instruct them that it would be preferred if they make a check to home details. Cash is also accepted as a backup. Ultimately, we can take credit cards and debit cards, but we're charged a really, really high processing fees. So for instance, on our average transaction is somewhere in the realm of $400. On a $400 transaction, I don't really want to be charged $20 in processing fees. So I'd prefer to be paid via a check or cash, where we don't have to pay processing fees, right? So ultimately, as a last resort, we can offer people to pay via card, credit card, or debit. Just would prefer to avoid the high processing fees. So that's why our preferred method, pay via a check to be made out to home details. That should be handed to the customer, the technician at the end of the appointment, whoever's in the operations side conducting the appointment. The payment should be collected by that person at the end of the performance of the appointment, of that task. So we should get paid before we leave that job site. Absolute worst case scenario, in very strange circumstances, I'll say sometimes working for realtors where no one's home, it's a vacant property, they can mail a check to a given address that I'll disclose at the given time, because that's subject to change. But that's kind of how you should use a script to instruct a customer how they can complete their transaction and pay for the service that was rendered.